All right, we're back at the original time. This is the 45th Dream Workshop, and today we have uh, many things we're working on at the same time. Um, Something I just realized, and it's something I mentioned on my in the early Dream Workshops. I had this idea for a conveyor belt to just kind of go. I actually want to see if I can find that. I think I called it music composition. Something like that. Oh, I'll look for it while I talk. But I had this idea of like a conveyor belt where we would just keep pushing out songs, like just readily. That way, it doesn't take us like a year or two just to get through one song. Okay, yeah, here it is. So this is what I was pitching to, I guess, myself. Um, just getting things out quicker. The inspiration stage, the rough draft stage, the music composition stage, then practicing, then recording it, producing it, releasing it, and just putting different songs along this journey. And that's kind of what you see with Dream Workshop. Dream Workshop is me capturing this process. Um, and I think it's it's been working out. Like we've released more music than we ever have, and that's something that's unfortunate with the, I guess, today's music industry. Like you kind of have to just keep pushing stuff out, which is why people look for like the cheapest way to make music, which is using samples and all that. But we're doing it without having to. Well, in a way, we kind of do, but without having to do that, we use our real instruments for the most part. But here today is all about production and composition. So I have some songs in the composition stage. They've been there for a while. I'm gonna try to get them out of there. And I have one. I don't think I have any in the practice stage. I think I have one. One of them is in the practice stage, but I don't think we're gonna do that today. We're gonna make some production. So that's in this process. It is music videos that we do to help the release of each song, and then the release, which I still haven't captured yet. I still haven't captured the release stage, but maybe our next release I will. So this is kind of what I've been using, putting songs through the cycle and releasing them, and doing the dream basically. This is how you do it, because a lot of people, especially like when I was teaching music, a lot of people would say they want to do music, but then they can't, or they don't know how, because there's no real like method to actually producing it or like making it from the beginning to the end. Like you can find books and different stages, but not one that just kind of goes through the whole thing. Like music producers tend to not know much about composition. Musicians sometimes tend to not know much about producing. But these days you have to do it all yourself. Kind of, it is kind of annoying. But that's the conveyor belt, and this is the results of the conveyor belt. So we have. Let me just go ahead and there we go. While I show off these, this video first anniversary still up. It's also on Spotify in this little collection, Endless Journal A, which there will be more Endless Journals coming to be. This is like kind of the finale of the first Endless Journal. So it's a pretty big video. and it's pretty cool. And we have our Halloween special here. So that is, I think that one turned out extremely well with like the video and the story behind it. That's pretty cool. Of course, the Thanksgiving special. So all our holiday specials are up, including our newest one, our Christmas special, Too Cold to Fly, which, if you like guitar, I think it has the best guitar part we've ever made so far. I think it is this song that has that. But yeah, Too Cold to Fly, it's out now. You can watch that video. And it's also on streaming stores, Spotify, Tidal, all that stuff. We're there. This song is there now. And yeah, go ahead and check it out. It is a pretty good one. Chris took lead on the Christmas special. In the last few streams, I think you saw me edit some of it and mix and master some of it. But I didn't make the video, he did. So you didn't see me do any of that. So the video should be pretty fresh, because I don't think I've shown it on the stream. And yeah, check out our releases on the streaming stores. So Too Cold to Fly is our newest one, and Endless Journal A is another one. We've released more stuff this year than we've ever released anything, so it's pretty exciting to see this conveyor belt in motion. So I got that. I got that. That was like my goal, like this year, was to be able to just keep putting stuff out, and I think we've accomplished that goal. You know. So now the next step has to go into effect, which next step's kind of hard, and I'm not really sure how to do it, but making the stuff is happening. Me streaming and doing all of that is happening too. So putting a song on this conveyor belt, pushing them out, releasing them, that's what you see here. So if anything, if you get anything from this channel, or if you get anything from experiencing this with us, it's how to actually do it. Because there are a lot of people who talk. They have a lot of things to say. They have a lot of things to say, but when it comes to like actually producing music and putting it out there, they're zip. You know, they got nothing. And that's something I noticed working with musicians. It's like, man, you're really good. Do you have anything out? And the answer was usually no. It's never good enough for them. So this is how to actually put music out there, and so you don't have to be. And of course, all those people are like bitter too. Like when they see someone else do it, they get really bitter because they're not doing it and they feel bad. But do it. This is how you do it. Getting it out there. That's what you do. So speaking of that, I'm gonna get to work here. I'm going to start with video editing because I think I'm close to finishing that. I say that, but who knows. If I get overwhelmed, I'll switch to composition because that's kind of what I do. This is not Cyberlink. This is another video editing program, and I'm going to just kind of get something cooking over here. Basically what I'm doing with the video I'm working on right now is Hatman. And what I'm doing with that video, it's a whole new project. So it's not channel 1, it's not Endless Journal. So it's going to have its own unique look, which I'm trying to get down. Something, here we go. So this is my amazing art skills here. But that's the thing you're going to run into when you actually put stuff out there. You're going to run into things that you're not good at. And my goal is just to make it the best it can be. And yeah, you know, it's one of the reasons I made the story about shadow people, because I could draw shadows, you know, and I could kind of draw a hat, so the shadows can have like a little bit of clothes to identify themselves. But this is the story of Hatman. As you can see here, he's banished, and what I'm gonna do is give him cool, like a little effect like that. And that's how all these drawings are. And something I did to these drawings was I added white noise, and um, I purposely input film grain. So that's something like when you're filming professionally, like you don't want film grain, but with Cyberlink you can put film grain in there, and what that does is it makes just noise around the image, and I don't think it's going to be able to play, but yeah, it kind of does. There's like a little animation going on here, which is cool. So that's all done with my drawing and Cyberlink. These drawings should change, yeah. So they change. And I think I'm just going to keep them Scream because I think they look pretty nice this way. So, it should be more than this. Let me see. Which one did I put in? So this doesn't say. Of course not. Okay. I put the wrong one because I wanted to add more drawings. Because I liked it so much, I'm like, yeah, I think all the drawings have to be this way. So this one has all the drawings that will be used. As you can see, they're very simple. Nothing too crazy. Just do what you can do, and then try to make it the best it can be. That's what I'm doing. You're like, well, what if someone laughs at me? Well, people are always gonna laugh at you. You have to kill that like as fast as you can if you want to do anything. But yeah, you can see there's all these. They call this like AI, but I think it's just like a really, really cool filter. I could put this fire one, which I've been using. This gold one. The one I'm going to go with is Scream, but I'm just showing you like the other ones. This one's pretty cool. I like it, but maybe... And I like the landscape too, because it kind of just looks like the earth. But if you like if I were to draw like someone just walking, it would look like they're walking through a forest. So, and you know, I like the earth too. I think that's gonna... This effect's gonna come back somewhere. This is an old one. There's uses for this too, because it looks like a Mesoamerican quilt looking thing, which is kind of cool. Then the rain. I use this one in Doppelganger for the Halloween special. And the one we're gonna use is Scream, because man, this just looks cool. Alright, so let me make sure the white noise is here, so things should be moving. Yeah. And now it looks like someone with half a brain did it rather than a fourth. But yeah, all of these images should be moving. A little bit of animation there. It kind of looks like a blanket. It's kind of cool. So we're going to export it. That way we can use it. And this is a free version of VSDC. You can still do all this. The only thing you can't do is like the acceleration thing. So we have to wait forever. I actually don't know what the acceleration does. Hatman drawings. I just know I don't really need it. 'Cause thankfully, like, my stuff doesn't really call for like the highest quality like camera work. On purpose, because I'm not a, you know, I study film like just on my own, but there's no way I'm gonna compete with like someone in California where there's a lot of good directors like you can just hire like locally. Whereas like around here, man, some people really suck. Like they do. Like It's crazy, but no one, no one's doing it. Like a lot of those fields are like the competition isn't that hard, photography and all that. So you kind of just it's even like recording studios locally, like I get better results here probably. Like some of the stuff I've heard from them, like it's so sloppy. It's like, man, you kind of just have to do it yourself. It's unfortunate, but that's what it's gonna eventually like devolve into. Like all those studios, even like right now, they're still in those places like California and in Texas too, but they're gonna start closing, man. That's gonna be the first thing to go. As you can see, it's converting. Should take a while, so while that is happening, I'm gonna listen to the other song with Guitar Pro. So let me mute one. So this is Phoenix. I started writing it a long time ago. Then I scrapped it because I'm like, well, I'll just come up with the parts like improvise. But now I'm going back and I'm like, this song needs to be written out actually. So back and forth because I think like the marimba part needs to be planned out. Like I could only improvise so much on that thing. But something with marimba in me too. Like I can play really crazy parts, like parts that I can write without improvising. Like improvising will hold me back in some cases. So that's happening there. Same thing with all these parts too. Now let's take a listen. Let me see what we got. There. I think it's the first note of the melody. Alright, cool. So just to get kind of in the mood, I'm gonna write a bass part. What chord is this? Like A major. Boom. Yeah. Whoa, did I? Oh, because I just heard it. I was like, thought I had perfect pitch for a second. Boom, 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 boom. Been listening to a lot of post rock. Because like I think this song is, I think I talked about that too. Like I started listening to post rock again, and it made me think about this song and like, oh yeah, this needs to be written. Like I could improvise it, but it won't do it justice, Boom, boom. I think it's gonna do that instead. 2, 3, boom, boom. 3, like here. 2, 3. Yeah, and then like maybe another floor tom hit. Or you can do whatever fill. But that's kind of like the boom, boom, boom. That works. How come it doesn't add up? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. F4. Put the med on. Sometimes there it is. It's supposed to be 3, F4. Yeah. And he can put a crash here. Let's see. Boom, boom. I'd rather do that. I don't know about that note. The open. Well, he puts his half step down, so this B will be up here. Like, that's kind of low for a 5-string bass, even. Maybe you can climb up. I like it right now. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. Just do a whole minute. Oh wait, maybe half note. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, just to get kind of back in the mood of this song, because it looks like it's gonna be a challenge. You know, like this song ain't gonna take us like a week to do. It's gonna take us like a while. But let me just kind of show you like how we would approach the song. So I would do this. I'd probably record Buwan's part, the piano part, definitely, and then maybe Tewa and Sophia, but not Thabo. I wouldn't record Thabo's. I'd save Thabo's for last, and just use the MIDI. And then I'd record all that already. Then I'd give it to Anthony. He'll be working on his part. While he works on his part, I'm working on this marimba part, because this marimba part looks like it's going to be hard. So while he's working on the drum part, I'm working here. I might even finish before he does, and then I record mine and give that to him. Or he'll finish practicing this and then record it, then I'll record after. And Chris will be probably last. Although with this song, he can go before Anthony if he really wanted to, because all his whole part's written out. So he can just like play it. He won't need to make up too much, except like around here. He'll probably need to fill in some of that. But that's how we would approach this song. And the vocals would be, sometimes I do them early. Depends on how easy these other parts are. But I probably do the vocals with those. Or the vocals with the marimba. Like practice them at the same time. But yeah, this song will take a lot of practice. That's kind of the reason like I was thinking of improvising all these parts, but we've already done that. It's been done. Okay. So I'm gonna let this like sit in my brain for a while, and while while that happens, I'm going to edit the video for Hatman. So letting one thing rest and then doing another thing. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, so now here's Hatman's music video. Last I checked, I was done. For the most part, I think there's a few things. Oh, there's a lot of things that have to change. But I want to check out this ending first. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Cool. Alright, so as you can see, I think this is the first time I'm showing Hatman's video. This is a song we've been working on for a long time. This is like our big haymaker here. Like as far as like art goes. Like this song could not take a week to do. It had to take like 6 months. Like the amount of ideas that are in it. So it's a very, very careful. I'm very careful about this project compared to the others. Just because we put so much time, it would not be good to just like do it. But these are the things I've always been changing. These drawings, like how they're presented in the video. So I'm going to replace this style, which is okay. Like the style is fine, but it looks a little too. Because I used to make indie games, it looks like indie gaming, and I'm trying to get kind of away from that. Okay, so Hatman drawings. Let me find that. The only issue is it's going to be kind of different because these are image files, and I'm replacing them with like video files. So it looks like I show that image first. So I'm gonna like do this. Let me save it. This is something I don't like to do, but I'm gonna do a scene finder. That way you can see what I'm doing. There you go. So these are all different images. I'm gonna put a scene every time it changes. I just want to kind of see how it looks. Yeah, it looks fine. That looks really cool. It actually looks like fire. So the scene changed. I know that one is I made go a little crazy. That one's a little slower. Scene change. I could make it go even slower if I want to. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. That one. This one. I like this picture. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the best drawing person in the world, but it came out looking pretty cool. I've been reading this Native American myth book, and like the drawings are like really inspiring me. Cause like, you know, people the ancient days didn't have the best art skills like compared to now, but there's something like legendary about it. It's weird. That one is terrifying. But this is the one I want. Over here. And the cool thing is, like, if I wanted this instead of orange, blue, like, I could do that. Of course, I want the orange, but something to think about. Like, for future, like, hey, you can change that. Mental note. Okay, I'm gonna close that window for y'all. And this will do. What am I overwriting? Oh, okay. Don't want to do that.
Faceless shadow people. The ones they.
So I have to be careful with this too. I could do a ripple.
Call shadow people.
That's kind of cool.
Ones they call shadow people.
The only thing that's kind of annoying is I'm gonna have to like repeat it.
Face ones.
I think here though we can zoom it in. That would be cool. So like, yeah, it zooms in.
They persist.
Then this can fade out and this fades in. Yeah, these videos I'm putting a lot of effort into them for sure. Because I just feel like that's the easiest way to cut through. Like we've been doing better on Spotify. Like compared to like when we just started, we kind of just didn't care. But we don't have like the most listens or anything like that, but like we're able to be pushed through the algorithm. Don't know how. Certain songs do better than others at getting through, because first step is cutting through. Second step is, okay, are they gonna save your song if they accidentally come across it? Are they gonna like it? Are they gonna do any of that? And they do with certain songs, you know. And then you get, okay, those songs are doing better than the others. However, that song is very simple. So you know, you have to keep that in mind. It's like, okay, this song did really good. It's extremely simple. But then this other song did really good and it's extremely complicated. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Shadows they persist on watching all our dreams. The shadow people have no name.
Alright, that looks pretty cool. I want to see what happens if I do this. Like a delay. Not only will it make it slower, but it'll make it dreamy looking too. Yeah. Is that what I want?
Call shadow people. Face shadows they persist.
With it.
Face.
Oh, I like it with it. It looks like how I want it to.
Faceless shadows they persist.
Okay.
Ones they call shadow people. Faceless shadows they persist on watching all our dreams. The shadow people have no name, no identity, they all seem the same. In fact, it is
Turn this down a little bit.
is a crime for them to break conformity. When Shadow decided to break the rule he put on.
Alright, this is the other thing I have to change. Yeah. So replacing it with this, which is about the same. We might not need that fire. Let me see. Let me see what it looks like. We can zoom in even. I have to make sure I'm not doing this effect too much. But I think it's gonna work. Let me make this a little shorter. Because like we could even bring that in over here. And then fade this out. Oops. Yeah, let me trim it a little bit. That's actually kind of creepy if I leave that in there. It's like at the last moment, we're like, wait, what did I just see? Okay, so thinking here I can put these images because I'm kind of stuck at this part. I want to replace some of these, but I want to show that like Hatman is that Hatman is like a legend, you know, like he is the legend that is told, like talked about. Oh, I know what I could replace it with. I took new pictures. So let me see if it'll. Known as the Hatman. I might need more pictures, but I think that's gonna work. Cause I don't want to use those pictures, you know, from the internet. Known as the Hatman. So we want to show at least like dun, 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 dun. Oh, that one's good. I think there might need to be even more of this, like these drawings. Like there's gonna be a few more. I'll make those in a little bit. Let me see. Known as the Hatman. So I'll do this one first. Next picture, I'm going to use this one. Because this one, he's seeing someone sleep, then he's creating their dream. So this one should be first.
Known as the Hat Man.
Can make it like a slow fade, and then even like copy. Show this a little longer.
The Hat Man.
Kind of looks like a little animation. This one we can get fancy with. Let's make a glow. Is that what we want to do? Make the glow? Kind of just want the glow to happen. Maybe like this. And then we just have to like cut all this over here. That way it doesn't get in the way. Yeah. I want to show that middle one more. Like that. Oh, and then we just do this. We don't even need that. We just. Ah, man, why did this glitch? I like this.
Known as the Hat Man.
Because, I mean, I'm not going for this storybook anymore. So, yeah, this image would need to be in that. I'm going to go ahead and put all of those too. I wasn't going to before, but I think I must. Alright, so this will be part 1 of that. So I'm going to go ahead and open this full program, VSDC. I'm going to just mute Cyberlink for a little bit. And basically, I'm just going to take more drawings and put them through this AI. So it's called. Oh. Actually, I can't do that through here. I have to put him. It's going to be tricky. Let's see how I could make him look. Just with Cyberlink. Let me go ahead and. I don't think it's going to work, though. I just don't think it is. Yeah. I have to be patient with this. Okay. Which means I have to open another Cyberlink. That's how complicated this project can get. So there's a step I have to do first. Okay, I'm gonna make a new project. So I have, I guess, a PNG of Hatman. I didn't know I even had that. and I use it. I don't even know I use it. So artwork. Yeah, we have 2 PNGs here. It doesn't really matter that they're PNGs. But one, I don't even know what adding film grain is going to do to them. Because some of the stuff, like, doesn't like PNGs, like these effects. But these effects are the ones I need. So hopefully I think with wind, it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't really mess it up too much. But with fine noise, let me see. Fine noise could screw it up a little bit, yeah. Which I think is okay. But maybe it doesn't need that. Maybe just around them. I don't think it needs fine noise. Let's try it without fine noise. Okay. So I added some movement to these still images. And that's what's going to get that orange animation going. So you kind of have to like trick the AI. And I'm going to produce this as a video file. It's like, what is he doing? What is he doing? Who knows? Alright. I'm going to produce this. Shouldn't take too long. But yeah, that's the first step. And then you put it through the other video program. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to go ahead, open this back up. I don't need this anymore because I've already produced that video. I'm going to get the new video. And I should organize this, but this is where I get a little messy. Alright, so we have our 2 Hatman images here. One has a smile, which is important because the lyrics mention it, so I can't just not have it. But we have to make it make sense. So what I'm going to do, just give this where's that option? Oh, there it is. Okay. And I'm just going to add that. Oh, I have to highlight it. Okay. Sometimes I get scared, like, oh man, did they lock it out? But they didn't. So I'm afraid his smile's not going to show. Okay, it still shows. Okay, now he looks even scary. Even more scary. Especially if you look into it, like. Okay, so this is gonna be exported, and I'm not gonna use those like too much. Let's see, I'm just gonna call this Hatman Smile. Boom. Shadow people, man. So just converting a little bit. And I'll be able to replace those PNGs with these guys. And it should look a lot better. Like a lot better. But yeah, it's definitely having like a ancient vibe, you know, Dream Crack. Like it's ancient, which is cool. Like the art style. and you're just staring into a fire. It's like, this is an ancient tale. I like it. It's turned out so far like everything I hoped it could be. Okay. So now I'm going to open Hatman again. I don't really need to save that. Alright. Cyberlink is busy almost crashing my computer. Okay. That's what Cyberlink likes to do. Crash computers. So I'm done with that program. I'm going to go ahead and mute it. And yeah, this is why we need. So I use one PNG over here. Okay. So I need to get the Hatman smile ready to go. I'm also going to use that first image over here. Replace that with this. He's going to be severely opacityed. Okay.
More than an identity.
Yeah, like he's kind of looking over here.
More than an identity. Shadow person.
And we're going to copy it because I don't want it to show the smile itself yet. There we go.
Identity. Shadow person. Known as the Hatman.
Okay. Kind of fades off.
Known as the Hatman.
Alright, that's where we need to change it. And, oh, it's long. Excuse me. Alright.
A smile to say.
Hmm.
Say. A smile to say. I am the Hatman.
And I can put some text there. Okay.
A smile to say.
Oh. Oh. I see what I'm doing. But yeah, it's not gonna work. But do that, and then crossfade.
I am the Hatman.
Cool. All right.
Known as the Hatman.
want this to fade in over here.
I am the Hat Man.
And he can like do a cheesy crossfade.
Hat Man. Hat Man.
Okay. Yeah, that part sounds really cool.
Say, I am the Hat Man.
I want this to be a little shorter. Excuse me.
Hat Man.
Yeah, Chris says this sounds like a 70s album. I'm like, kind of right. Just like the folkiness of the songs, like the story they're telling. It's like a song you would hear in the 70s. Alright, so this is another part. I did see the color orange, you see that? It's like I saw what I'm doing, but I didn't know how to get there. Yeah. So, yeah, this part I'm changing. Let me just undo all this. I mean, it looked okay before, but I like the okay. We might have to draw another picture. This might turn into an art stream. Alright. So we want this video. Streamers began to see. I forgot where it started. Yeah. So we're gonna do another ripple effect.
Us dreamers began to see Hat Man. See Hat.
I don't want this to split just yet.
Us dreamers began to see Hat Man.
Oh. I didn't even mean to do that.
And
But that's kind of cool that it did that.
began to see Hat. Us dreamers began to see Hat Man, and some of us mimicked his smile.
It's kind of cool. Alright, I don't know why I did that. He smiles back. Okay.
Us dreamers began to see Hat Man, and some of us mimicked his smile. He loved the He loved began to see Hat Man, and some of us mimicked his smile. He loved the attention, but sadly, the other shadows banished him to red to view nightmare. For all
Dude, okay, this actually is working out.
us dreamers began to see Hatman, and some of us mimicked his smile. He loved the attention, but sadly, the other shadows banished him to red to view nightmare.
And we have that. Yeah, we have red chaos here.
For all eternity.
Let me see. Oh, I know what I can do. Do a big ripple. I can even add something like he's shaking or something. I don't know if it's gonna work. Like beating.
For all eternity.
I don't know. It's kind of cheesy.
To red to view nightmares. For all eternity.
Yeah, that's kind of cheesy. But we could zoom in. Could always zoom in. There's this too.
For all eternity. For all eternity. For all eternity. For all all eternity. For all eternity. For all eternity. For all eternity.
And then it all falls apart. There you go. Right there. Let me make him repeat. Whew. There's a lot of little details in this video. Lots of them. Ah, that's the problem. Like, why is he fading in and out?
One day the shadow.
Did he just fade out on his own?
One day
There you go. here in these flashback scenes is I'm gonna put that like this over that. Don't know how it's gonna look, but I have to just kind of keep it like this for now.
The streamer wears a hat, and his smile's familiar. Could it be? Oh, it can't be. He smiles, he winks, he nods. He says, I am Hat-Man. I'm here to save the world, for I am Hat-Man.
Oh man, this video is almost done. That's crazy. Okay, there's something I actually want to Yeah, keep it going. Because they shatter. Move this a little bit. Maybe put this here. It's all fire anyway. Now that looks terrifying. Alright, okay. That that is pretty intense ending, but it's making me feel uncomfortable, and I'm like, oh, that's what that's a good thing. Like, that's a good thing. Okay, so this will be like the layer 1. Yeah. And right here, so there'll be some layer 2 action going on. What I want to double check are these scenes, like those drawings. Like, I want to just look at each one. So it starts at the very beginning. Yeah, it does.
Realm of sleep, there they exist, the ones they call shadow people. The faceless shadows, they persist on watching all our dreams. The shadow people have no name, no identity, they all seem the same. In fact, it is a crime for them to break conformity.
Okay, I'm thinking rid of still images altogether and make it all go to this style. That's what I'm thinking. Like even this scene here. The only thing, like, I think I have to sacrifice this background completely. But maybe not. Oh, and that's going to be an issue too. So I wanted to put, like, them in front of this. But, I mean, it wouldn't look too bad. Smaller. And it still looks like they're looking at it. But, like, what if I... Oh, what if I did this? Yeah. What if I did this and then put that AI over all of it on those parts? I think that's what's going to happen.
Watching all our dreams.
Not gonna match them. So that's how you do it. Oops. Okay. There we go. That should be good. Yeah. All right.
All our dreams. The shadow people have no name, no identity, they all seem the same. In fact, it is a crime for them to break
I think I might just delete that.
no identity, they all seem the same. In fact, it is a crime for them to break conformity.
Cool. Alright, I think the only thing is something's missing here. I think showing the full band, like just once. I don't think, oh yeah, we are playing.
In fact, it is a
Yeah, like, just to break up some of the monotony.
they all seem the same. In fact,
Oops.
it is a crime for them to
Oh, okay, I see. So, we don't want this. Hopefully I can go back. Let's see. So we're just gonna take off the mask. Oh, we have to resize it too. Not by too much, but there we go. That way it shows all of us.
It is a crime for them to break conformity.
There we go. Okay. So just wanted to make sure that part flowed better. Yeah. It did. Let me see it again.
On watching all our dreams, the shadow people have no name, no identity, they all seem the same. In fact, it is a crime for them to break
Ooh. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Cyberlink. Don't crash now. Okay. It's fine.
conformity.
And that'll look
To break conformity.
that'll look better with that filter on.
shadows they persist on watching all our dreams. The shadow people have no name, no identity, they all seem the same. In fact, it is a crime for them to break conformity. When Shadow decided to break the rule, he put on a hat to look real cool. He yearned for reality and wanted an identity. Shadow person, known as the Hat Man.
Down.
Us dreamers began to see Hat Man, and some of us
I want that to go a little longer.
Us dreamers began to see Hat
Yeah, we can use that smile over here.
Man, and
Then, oh, okay, I see what the problem is. I have to copy this image here.
see Hat Man. Us dreamers began to see Hat Man, and some of us mimicked. And some of us mimicked his smile. And some of us mimicked his smile. He loved the attention.
Oh. Too far.
He loved the attention. Loved the attention, but sadly, the other shadows.
Alright, this should be better.
Us dreamers began to see Hat Man, and some of us mimicked his smile. He loved the attention, but sadly, the other shadows banished him to Retiview nightmares for all eternity. For all eternity. For all eternity. One day the shadow people noticed
just a little bit.
I'm here to save the world, for I am Ant-Man.
Yeah, I caught that. These shattered too.
Ant-Man.
They're not supposed to shatter. Okay. Which is not good. Because
For I am Ant-Man.
oh, it's actually fine. I thought these were zooming in. Okay.
For I am Ant-Man.
Yeah, I saw that too. Okay. So this one goes on too long. I don't know what that's gonna do. Alright. Let me see if it's ready for that. So this is the first layer. Yeah. Looks like it's already on its like 12th layer. But it is, yeah, this is first layer. It's probably gonna only have two. That's the amount of all this. Okay. You are staring into a fire. Just that image looks terrifying. Like, yikes. Alright. Let me just give it. Oh, I have to reopen it because all the effects are glitched. Let me do that. Just reopen it. Make sure they're fine. Then I'll put it in the other program to do layer 2. Mix match, yeah, that's what's gonna have to be. Okay. I could put people in timeout. So YouTube, let me know, hey, new feature, put your viewers in timeout when they're bad. I guess that's okay. Okay, so I just reopened it. Let's see if we're in business.
Realm of sleep, there they exist. The ones they call shadow people. The faceless shadows, they persist on watching all our dreams. The shadow people have no name, no identity, they all seem the same. In fact, it is a crime for them to break conformity. Shadow decided to break the rule. He put on a hat to look real cool. He yearned for reality and wanted an identity. Shadow person, known as the Hat Man.
We can put something crazy. Like these guys. Very subtly. Just kind of make them fade in and then disappear. Then I wanted to cut out. Yeah, there we go.
Us dreamers began to see Hat Man, and some of us mimicked his smile. He loved the attention, but sadly, the other shadows banished him to Retiview nightmares for all eternity. For all eternity. For all eternity. One day the shadow people notice something strange.
Okay, that's what the issue is. I think it's just gonna end. See. Ah. And just leave it on that. Yeah, I think this one is more effective. We can add some delay. Yeah. It's like make them fade into each other. There we go. Okay, how long is this? There could be some dialogue at the end, but I'm not sure yet. But I do have a particular idea, like there's another video called Keep Staring Into My Fire. I'll put the text, keep staring into my fire, and I will actually say, keep staring into my fire. So it's like three different things, or three different ways of telling you the same thing. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. 3. See, how long is this? I put like an image. Alright, that's about long enough. Yeah, that's where the end screen will leave off. Okay. Yeah, this one's pretty much ready to go.
Shadow people, faceless shadows, they persist on what?
Just gotta update that stuff. Yeah, okay. Legend of Hatman, it's crazy. It's finally here. Like, this is what it looks like.
To smile, he loved the
Oh, that's what I need. The fire sound effect. Let's see where that is. No, I got it somewhere. This little stock footage thing. Might take a little longer. Yeah, so that's the first layer. That'll go through another layer, probably just two, because I think that's gonna be the ending. Like, pretty sure. I just have to add that effect and probably play around with some other effects too, just to see what it looks like. Okay, so Hatman is moving up. Video will probably be second week of January. There's another one, Dream, that I made already. But yeah, Dreamcrack will be setting the new year. This album. Just like it's like reigniting this passion. Really what it is. All right. Yeah. So this has been a good stream. I think I like this time. 9 at, or like Saturdays at 9 or something. I tried playing around with other times and it just kind of didn't work. But this one is more active at this time. You know, I don't know where everyone lives or anything like that. But yeah, this is getting there. This has been a fun stream. Maybe I could do some composition for a little bit, and we'll close this stream with that. But I think Hatman, there's not really much I could do to it right now. It's just converting, and that's gonna take like 2 hours. So I don't know if I want to do that tonight. But we will work on Phoenix for a little bit. So back to our composition, as we were saying. Okay, this part again, then I'm gonna keep going with this. I know the lyrics are driving everything. that the right chord? Maybe try B. Nah. Should be B. But B doesn't sound very good. I guess get creative. Yeah, I like those notes. There we go. Da, da. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, what chord is that? Like a C something. But E flat could work. Boom, boom. Does he really hit a C or E flat? Yeah. What happens if I do this? That makes everything way more like harmonically confusing. Make it resolve a little bit. A little staccato here. Same thing with the bass. Ah, okay. I see what's going on. Yeah, that should clear that. Blam, bam. It's like, what, the melancholy melody? That's if anyone ever thinks about this that deeply, which I don't think people do anymore. Even the ones, maybe they used to, but not anymore. That's what I heard. And yeah, this piano part's gonna be pretty busy here, which won't be good if we play live, because that'd be hard to do while singing. But I've done it. Hold it. So basically, just writing a piano part and a bass guitar part. They're very intricate. The song is very, you have to be careful with the harmonies, so you want the parts to be full. So I want it like kind of layered around here. And I'm thinking here, Buwan's gonna come out, add to it, add a little harmony here to this G sharp minor chord. super soft. See how it resolves. Two, three. Like that. And this chord is A major. Maybe E minor. B. I don't know if I wanted to go that way. Okay. So yeah, this part's very lyric-y, so making just a cool backdrop to lyrics that'll come probably later, but depending on what the story is gonna dictate some of these chords. So I have to catch the story up to this part lyrically. So I think I'm like only up to here with the lyrics. But yeah, that is Phoenix. That'll be, I think, the second to last chapter of Dreamcrack. So this is another Dreamcrack song like you saw with Hatman. So those videos are gonna just be a lot of effort, like in one series. Alright. But as far as like the song goes itself, it has this very instrumental, very percussive intro, followed by a very harmonious ballad-like part. And where it goes after that, I still don't know. But I'm thinking it's going to pick up some of this and kind of mix part one, or the setting and part one together. That's probably what is coming next. But I don't want to make this part too short. But yeah, that's gonna be a pretty cool, unique song for sure. Like, just not verse, chorus, verse. It's kind of like just going wherever it wants to. But yeah, check out our new Christmas special, Too Cold to Fly. Um, if you want to see the end result of these streams, the projects themselves that we work on, check them out. This one was tough to play. So you like seeing cool guitar, you might really like this one. Too Cold to Fly, our Christmas special. I say if you're a mellow person, you might prefer this guitar style. There's like two different guitar styles with two of these songs. So this one, let me just explain it. I'm gonna explain this to three of you here. But like these two songs, First Anniversary and Too Cold to Fly, they're two different experiments. Like as a guitar player, do I want to go to a more like what style do I want to have, you know? And oh, excuse me. With this one, atmospheric. This one, metal. So it's pretty cool. Excuse me. Still have a little cough. Yeah. So take a listen to those two. But anyways, this is Hatman signing off.